YouTube. All right, well, new video. Same clothes as the last video because, you know, it's one of those where I'm trying to do two at the same time. But anyhow, we are still in my store as we were the last video as well. I figured I'd flip the camera around and give you guys a different viewpoint this time. But this video, I need to tell you guys about a super hot seller. So we'll jump right into it. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Jessica and I'm the owner and operator of Roundtown Candle Co. I'm a small hand-poured soy wax candle business and I work out of a little town in Ohio. So I've had really good success so far with my Freshies. People seem to really like those. I'm, you know, remaking them a lot, restocking them, making them and restocking them a lot. And my new holiday scents in these Nordic ceramic 3-wick jars from Candle Science, those have been super popular as well. So I've been really happy about that. And it seems like I'm really having to constantly pour candles, make Freshies, pour wax melts, you know, keep the stock going. But, sorry you guys, I'm like scratchy throating today. But there has been one new item, one new product that I've had that I released on the 18th when I had my holiday open house, and today's the 30th and I'm already sold out. And it has been so popular, such a huge hit. I wish I would have bought more, but I didn't. This was just a limited thing because I didn't know how it was gonna go. And yeah, so I'm gonna share it with you guys. So I order from this company on Etsy and I will post their information in the description box. And they sell the hand-carved wood bowls that you can use to make candles. And so I'm super excited about that. I had bought the pumpkins and had them, and I think I bought like 10 of the pumpkins, if I'm not mistaken. And they've sold pretty good. I have one left and I've had them for like a little while, but I had them prior to having my store. So anyways, so I checked to see if they had anything fun for Christmas and they did. And I figured they'd probably have a Christmas tree and they did, but which I got, it's right here. So these are these beautiful hand-carved wood bowls and they are so, they're amazing. I love them. I love working with these. So I got the Christmas tree, but then, you guys, they have these reindeer. How cute are these reindeer? So anyhow, I bought those and I decided I was gonna do 10 of each. So I got 10 Christmas trees and 10 reindeer. The reindeer, you get 5 of them in this natural wood and then 5 of them come painted white. And it's like, you know, kind of like that rough painted white. So anyhow, I thought, well, I'll just do 20 and like, hopefully they'll sell. So in the Christmas tree, I did like a Fraser fir scent. And then in the reindeer, I did like a sweet and salty caramel scent. So I thought, okay, we'll just see how they do. So released them on the 18th. Today's the 30th. They're gone. These two here, I'm just waiting on them to be picked up. So I could not believe it. Like, first of all, they're the cutest things ever. I mean, I absolutely love them. And it was everything that I could do to keep from actually just keeping one of each for myself. But I think the thing about it is that makes it difficult is it's hard to know how much to buy of something when it's like a brand new thing. So I've never had these holiday wood bowls. I really wasn't sure what to expect. They're not exactly, you know, super cheap. So I'm thinking, well, I don't want to have a bunch of these just sitting in a box in my basement, just that whole thing. So I thought, well, I'll just buy 10 of each and hopefully, you know, I can sell these. And because I always run a sale on my candles are always buy 2, get 1 free. And that sale will never end. That's just what I offer. And it seems to work out really well. my candles seem to be a little bit higher priced than some of the local competition for, you know, the handmade candles. But then I think it gives me, you know, especially gives me that room to be able to offer the buy two, get one free. So anyhow, I don't want to do any kind of sales on these because first of all, they are, I mean, they're solid. They're solid. They're beautifully hand carved. I don't think they are really, they're worth what I sell them for. Let's just put it that way. I don't think they're worth any less. So I sell these for $40 each. And so anyhow, so I bought 20 of these and filled them up and brought like half of them into the store because I didn't want to just have 20 of them in here. And they started selling right away. And I don't know, I'd have to look and see how many I actually sold at my holiday open house, but I know I had one lady come in and buy 4 of them. And she was like, these are gonna be great gifts and all this stuff. So anyhow, I've been very transparent with that as well and letting people know like, hey, these are big sellers. Hey, the stock is running out. Hey, once they're gone, they're gone. I've got 4 left. You know, I just kept doing that because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, I had no idea they were going that fast. So yeah, from the 18th to today, which is the 30th, they're completely gone. And that is giving me mixed feelings because number one, I'm so excited to have something that people love that much and it's that easy for me to sell. I mean, they sell themselves, they're so cute. But then on the flip side of it, it kind of is like, I'm bummed that I'm sold out and it's not even December yet. I mean, tomorrow's December, but you know what I'm saying. So I do not think I'm gonna buy any more of them because by the time they would be shipped to me from Texas to Ohio, then I would pour, then they have to cure, then we're probably right on top of Christmas or, you know, whatever. And maybe by that point, people are done buying that stuff. I don't know, but I don't want to get stuck with them. I do not want to get stuck with these sitting in my basement. I don't want to have to hugely discount them because I think they're worth exactly what I'm selling them for. So I decided I'm just going to stop. And then next year, I think I'll double it up, you know, because then I think it'll be really exciting. I don't know, maybe this is what people feel like when the McRib comes back. I don't really eat McDonald's, but you know, I know that when the McRib shows up, people lose their minds. So this will be my McRib, I guess. But it's super cool and I wanted to share it with you guys because I think it's fun sometimes to step outside of the normal, especially when you're looking for, you know, a holiday or just a different time. And so this company, they have wood bowls galore. Like you can get your basic everyday wood bowls. They've got crosses and bunnies and boots, the state of Texas. I don't know, you can get all kinds of stuff from them. And they're really good quality. The shipping is great, great customer service. You know, nothing bad to be said about that at all. So I don't want to offer them so much that it just becomes like a blah thing. But I'm thinking about maybe doing one of the oblong, like maybe, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 wick. I don't know. They can get pretty long. But I was thinking about doing one that I could have in the store for people. You know, they make really nice centerpieces or on your mantle or, you know, things like that. And so I don't know, I may try that in the off season and kind of see how that goes, see if people have any interest in that. And I may also, I'm considering having those bowls and then doing like a pre-order where people can choose their scent. So I think I may give that a shot. But again, I don't want to like overdo it to where the excitement disappears. So, but these have been amazing for the holiday. I'm really excited about it. So I'm interested to know from you guys, what types of things have you tried that's outside of your normal, you know, jar, candle, or whatever that has worked for you, whether you have a store or whether you just do markets or, you know, online or whatever it may be. So these I actually didn't even offer online just because now that I've got my store, I wanted to give my customers, my in-person customers, kind of the first dibs on it. And I'm glad because, again, like, they sold out so fast. But then also, you know, these have a bit of weight to them with them being solid and then being filled. And so, like, the whole shipping thing, you know, I wasn't really sure that I wanted to exactly get into all of that yet. So maybe next year, I don't know. But I would definitely recommend it if you guys are looking for adding something else to your lineup, or especially, I know around this time of year, a lot of people do markets and a lot of people do holiday markets and stuff like that. So if you don't already, I would definitely recommend considering something like this. These are super easy to pour. I basically just, like, I have a recipe sheet that I use that tells me how much wax and how much fragrance and stuff to use for like 10 8-ounce jars. So I pretty much just did that. I didn't want to fill these with water and do the calculations and try to, because these are all a little bit different size because they're hand carved. So I thought it would take a lot of time to fill them with water, dump it out, let them dry, do the math to see how much. So it's like, I'm just gonna do the formula that I use for 10 8-ounce jars and start pouring and see what happens. So I did that and I poured, and I did 5 at a time. So I got all 5 bowls filled, and then I was able to fill like a candle jar. I don't know, something like that. So it gives me like a good idea to be able to determine how much these are for my cost of goods. So that's just how I did it. But, you know, if you wanted to be exact, I'm sure that you can, you know, do that to figure it all out. But anyhow, I would definitely recommend it because it was a massive hit, massive hit. And I still had people messaging me today asking about them even after I had just sold out. So I was getting ready to post on social media to let people know they were sold out. And I still had people like, hey, do you have any of these left? And it made me feel bad. I wish I had more. But again, I think sometimes you just have to give it a shot because, like, I've made stuff before that just hasn't been a huge hit. And then all of a sudden you have an abundance. Tea lights, for example. I don't understand. I have like these beautiful tea light boxes. There's 10 tea lights in a box. I love these things. And I made a ton of tea lights at the very beginning of my business. And so they were not as huge of a hit. They're still selling, but they're very slow to sell. And so, you know, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to have a product, you know, produce a ton of whatever it is and then just have it sitting around. Tea lights aren't as big of a deal because sometimes it makes a nice, like if I am doing a giveaway, if I'm doing a donation, I can throw stuff together and put some tea lights in there. And I burn them in my house a lot now. So I like to burn them when like I'm soaking in a tub, or I'll just light them because they don't have to burn as long as a candle. You know, the candle, you need to make sure you get your melt pool all the way around and everything. And so tea lights are nice if you know you're not gonna be home for a long time, or, you know, you just don't want to fool with a candle. So I love them, but apparently most people are into candles and wax melts. If you like them, you should buy them online. I'll ship them. But anyhow, that's the story. Like I said, I will post the link for this company and you guys should check them out because they have some really beautiful bowls that they offer. So that's it. That's all I have this time. I hope that you guys are doing great and that your business, if you are running a little business or your little hobby or whatever you got going, this is obviously the way busy season. So I hope things are going well. And if you're considering opening a business or growing your little hobby into something bigger, I would definitely recommend it, because I would have never guessed in a million years I would be in the spot that I'm in right now. And it's super exciting. And, you know, I almost had myself talked out of it with fear a couple times. And I'm really glad that I'm doing it, and it's exciting to see it grow. So I would always, always, always recommend that you give it a shot. So anyhow, that's it for now. I will talk to you guys later. See ya.